You just got scanned for 2K24. What was that process like?
Well, I'm glad to be a part of this, and
welcome and thanks for joining 2K Sports for a Friday night full of NBA action. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, the alley-oop is probably the most exciting play in basketball, right? Mavs head coach and Hall of Famer Jason Kidd said, quote, "It can come from anywhere on the court, and that's what makes it so fun and creative. A lot of things can go wrong, but when it's connected, it's a beautiful thing." Brian?
Well, he lobbed up a lot of them in his day. Thanks, Allie. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for Chicago, ooh, we should be in for a show tonight, Doris. The amount of athleticism on the floor is unbelievable.
The speed alone can capture your imagination. We're going to see a ton of transition opportunities. And boy, we should see some high-flying dunks.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. Over to the left wing. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
High percentage look right off the bat.
Pass to Layman. Here's ABC. From the high post. Clock at 6. Pulls it. Gets an open look and hits it.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Over the last couple of seasons, Doris, the Knicks have played great defense.
Well, look no further, B.A., than their head coach. Obviously, Tom Thibodeau built his reputation on the defensive end of the floor. It begins with attitude. It means playing on a string, being committed to each other. Everyone will play defense at all times, no possessions off.
Here's Layman. 8 points in his last time out. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Jake Layman. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And he buries his first look.
Assisted by number 7.
To the middle. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Chicago foul. Number 11. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession.
Knicks ball.
Can't hit from in close.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
From deep three-point range.
Come on.
Sinks it from just inside the baseline. 6 points for him.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
So it's the Knicks now, after the basket by Chicago. Pass to ABC. Robbed.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love the ball movement.
.151 left to play in the first quarter. It's tipped. Count that bucket.
Timeout. Absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
And the Knicks call time here.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Once again, a big round of applause for your Chicago Lovable.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Layman to stop the run. Clock at 2, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
.111 left now in the first quarter. Inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they're really working the paint now.
And 1:01 left in the first. To the paint. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
To the wing on the left. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the 16-footer.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
Shot from the low block. And Chicago again with a bucket.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
And that's not gonna go. And so it's the Chicago Bulls closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, we'll get...
On your feet, fans, it's time for...
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
And for the Knicks. And the basket is good. 5 points in the game. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three. Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
With the lead they have, you might think they'd start to settle, but they are still going at the rim strong.
Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much, Brian. Well, the Knicks trying to find their way back to the playoffs. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, you can't look backwards and you can't look too far down the road. You just have to take a look at today, lock into what we have to do, and focus on how we can be better. Back to you.
No shortcuts to greatness, Allie. Thanks for that. New York calls timeout. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Well done. A round of applause for your Bulls kid.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And that one's good. ABC. And so here is Chicago. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, and what was really impressive was they stayed patient. The shot selection was excellent, and you see the result.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Here's Layman. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's ABC. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
They get it again. Hey, from beyond the arc. Lets the three fly. Fires the three. Doesn't fall. Now 4 for 6. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. We've got 1:48 left in the second quarter. In transition. Sinks it from distance. 13 points in the game.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Chicago grabs the miss. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls, number 5. Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Knicks shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
He doesn't have the quickness of some guys, but he sees everything, including that opening.
The three. No luck on that one. So New York will take it the other way now. Here's Layman. The layup off target. The Bulls have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And again, no good by Chicago.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Beyond the arc. And it's ABC missing. Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Three-pointer knocks it down from distance. And Chicago leads by 21.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
The Knicks.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Please give a big round
lack of intensity. We're back on our heels for attacking.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle.
And that does it for our half.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
Pass to Layman. Here's ABC. And a miss there on the triple. And for New York. To the middle. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. He has 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Sinks the tray.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Second half getting started, about a minute played. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Layman. Pass to ABC. Shot clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. On the take. There's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. For 3, and it's Chicago with a board.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And no good. And New York the other way now. Here's Layman. Can't cash it in from close range.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Chicago foul. Number 9. First personal foul. First team foul.
And the Knicks call time here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and..."
So true, Allie. Thank you. So Chicago ends up going with a new group.
One more big round of applause, fans.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Six on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Second chance shot.
New York foul. Number 6. Second personal foul.
Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. 6 points for him.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
2 minutes.
Poked away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And there's the lob.
Action on the break has fueled them tonight. They're winning the transition battle.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Pass to ABC. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. To stop the drought. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
New York has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter here. Here's Layman. And he gets it to go.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
For 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Nice open look, but it's no good. Oh, from deep. The shot misses. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair.
The
Bulls out in front, delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And for the Knicks. And he gets that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And what a drive that was. Replay courtesy of Mobile One. Cuts off the pass. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Knocked away. Blocked.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Knicks ball as New York keeps possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from 12.
Offensively, they're really struggling here in the second half. The missed shots continue to pile up, and their field goal percentage is way down.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, in December of the 21-22 season, the NBA set a record for most players used in a season. Doris, what'd you learn from seeing so many new guys?
I think the exciting part of that, Ryan, is the fact that the G League is now an integral part of each organization. You have the opportunity to bring guys up and down between that lower level and the NBA. It affords guys who maybe are getting spotty time in the NBA level to continue to enhance their skill.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Applause for your Bulls kid.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Banked it in off the glass. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
To the inside. It's stolen. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Down low. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
Well, Grant, this is the business you and I are in. NBA has a couple of years with existing TV partners. How much are we going to see things change with the next deal, you think?
Oh, B.A., this is interesting as this continues to evolve. I think as people's viewing habits have changed in the last...
Oh! Hammers it home!
So nice! Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, number 13.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now.
2 minutes remaining.
Off the inbound, no good.
2 minutes.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
New York
And he
ball.
did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. To the inside. Tries again. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Rebuilding a team is as challenging a proposition as ever, especially for smaller franchises, Doris.
I think, B.A., certainly those smaller markets face some challenges that larger markets do not. But I would also point to the success of Milwaukee. They had success in their draft. They invested in your talent in terms of player development. So to build a playoff-ready team, there are so many things that must be in place, but you also have to have some luck. Nobody knew how good Giannis or Nikola were going to be.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth. And that one's good.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Tipped. And now the Bulls in transition. Six to shoot. Driving in. Counted.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
No good.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboard.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everybody.